afternoon, Cochrane. I am Samantha from urbancasual.ca, Cochrane's event website, and I'm here to talk about all of Cochrane's upcoming events, plus some things that you need to know to get in on the next few weeks of fun in Cochrane. It is April 2025. Today is the 3rd of April, and we are going to get started with today's show in just a minute. If you're watching from Facebook or YouTube, wherever you're watching the live stream from today, you can just hit us with a thumbs up and let us know that you can hear us, hear me. Then I will get started in just a moment. All right. All right, now I have quite a few things to run through before I get to this weekend's events. So if you will bear with me, these are some things that are happening in Cochrane that I want you to take note of. Because you're going to need a ticket for them, or you're going to want to fundraise for them. And there's going to be some reason why you're going to want to participate. So we are going to do this first part of the show real quick before we get into this weekend's events. Now, if this is your first time tuning in, welcome to today's show. How this works is that calendar on urbancasual.ca is fully stocked with Cochrane events. And I am going to highlight the things that you want to know about for this weekend. However, if you're having a Cochrane event and you don't hear me touch on your event, please head over to urbancasual.ca and check out that calendar to make sure that we have your Cochrane event on the calendar. All right. If you want to get that event of yours onto the calendar, just fill out that submit an event form and we will approve it on the other side and get all your details up onto our social platforms as well. So make sure you do that for all of your April events. And if you have other events that you know of that are coming up in the later months, the summer calendar gets blocked up quite quickly. So we'll make sure to get yours on there as well. All right, now the few things that we're going to touch on, because this is the fun part of the month where we get to announce our winner of our photo contest. So we had the February finalists. There was 6 of them this month, and they were all vying for the February title. So this one was a photo by Kay Tuff in Cochrane. They have a glorious sunset mountain shot there with the prairies meeting the mountains. Great photo. That is a $50 found gift certificate winner, and I will arrange with K-Tuff to meet up with them to congratulate them on winning February. Now that is the February winner, and we also have coming up tomorrow, today's Thursday, tomorrow on Friday, we will be announcing all of the March Cochrane photos. So it looks like there's 7 or 8 finalists. I haven't counted them all up yet, who will be up for votes for March. So I will be announcing those on Friday, April 4th. So check into the website for the places to vote. Now, how you'll vote for these photos is through Instagram or Facebook. And you can go hit up both of those locations and drop your votes for your favorite photos as well. But all the information will be on the website. So if you need to know where to go on Instagram because you don't follow us over there, but you follow us on Facebook, then we'll give you the link so that you can go hit up a vote over there. And then maybe you can also follow us on Instagram and vice versa. But we will have all of that information up on our website tomorrow. And that also means that because we've got those voting coming up for the March finalists, that means that we are now accepting your April Cochrane photos. So get them onto the website. Now, if you scroll down the homepage, there is a little place that says photo contest, and that it is now collecting the photos for April. So fill out that form, give us your photo, tell us something about it, what date it was that you took it in April of 2025. It needs to be within 25 kilometers of Cochrane to keep things fair and square. And yes, it needs to be a recent photo. So don't give me one from like April of last year, okay? I want to know that it's from 2025. And when I put out the finalist for March, I will also announce who the prize is going to be for those finalists. So that is everything you need to know about our photo contest. Go submit your April photos and get ready to vote on the March finalists that will be announced tomorrow. All right, so that is all the photo things. This event is coming up next weekend. You do need a ticket. It is a lot of fun. I will be there throughout the evening, and I will be sharing on site that day. So definitely get a ticket. Come hang out with me. Come try some of the drinks. Sip Sip Savor is April 11th, 2025. Now, all the details for this are on our website. There's also some links from Instagram as well. But you can head over to our website to get the details and grab your ticket for this event. Lots of fun, especially if you've got maybe a new drinker in the house who hasn't tried many things. Or if you're new to the area because you just moved here, that's happening to lots of people. Great way to taste the Bow Valley. That's Sip Sip Savor next weekend. So don't delay on those tickets. It is happening at the Lions Event Center, but you cannot rely on tickets for the day of for that event because it is a popular event. All right, now this Cochrane event comes up at the end of the month, but there's a little bit of preparation needed for it, and that's where you come in, Cochrane. Leah's Marketplace is back for another year. This is a combination of a vendor market, which they are still looking for vendors for. So there is information on our Facebook page, or you can head over to Leah's Marketplace Facebook page directly from the event that is on our calendar. This is a combination vendors market and a garage sale. So the garage sale is where you come in because let me get the dates correct here. On the 24th and 25th, those are the only 2 days they will be accepting all of the stuff for the garage sale. And then that gets put out for the garage sale, and all the money that gets raised on the day of that garage sale goes to Big Hill Haven. So it's a great way to get rid of some things that still have some life left in them and could be sold to someone else that has a lot of use, and all the money goes to a really great charity. So that is coming up at the end of the month. So two things: if you are a vendor who would like to be at that marketplace, I believe it's $50 a table, and those proceeds also go to Big Hill Haven. But also the 2 days to watch for at the end of the month, the 24th and 25th, 8 a.m. until 8 p.m. They'll be collecting your goods. Usually there's a drop-off site, so stay tuned for more about that. All right. Now, this event is a very important event, and it is happening all month long in Cochrane. The federal election is going to take place on April 28th, 2025, if you have been living in a bubble and you didn't know that. So this involves everyone ages 18 plus. Now, why is this important right now? You do not need to wait until the 28th to vote in this election. There is currently a federal election office up in Fireside or Riversong. I'm not quite confirmed on that, but there is one up there. And I do know that we have you can vote by mail. You can also vote in person at some advanced polling stations, and they will be over like the Good Friday, Easter long weekend coming up. So you got a chance then. But if you want to get to those offices that are open all month long, we do have a few of them in Cochrane, and I will be putting out a feature in just a few days when I have all the information about the federal election stuff in my hands. So there will be a chamber event. They are hosting a federal election. I think it's online, but I am getting confirmation of all those details. So I will be putting out a feature. So stay tuned for more voting information, because that's important. And it doesn't matter when you do it, as long as you do it before the 28th. And that is also a mail option if you weren't aware. Now, this event that I'm going to talk about, you want to get tickets for, because like most things, the prices go up as the event gets closer. But we have the Bow Valley Boot Stomp. Their full lineup has been announced. That is Friday, July 18th and Saturday, July 19th. You're going to see Tegan Geist, Hillside Outlaws, and Foxworthy on Friday, July 18th, and on the 19th, Kyle McCartney, Annika Katharina, Travis Dolter, Jenny Harlock, and Tony Stevens is your headliner. Great festival. Now it's back for year 2. It'll be up at the AG grounds. There is also camping on Dusty Ridge available, so you can book your sites now. That site is fully active and all the tickets are up. But like I said, tickets do go up in price the closer to the event. So you'll want to grab the tickets for Bow Valley Boot Stomp now, because they are still cheap and it's a great price for the whole weekend to get in all weekend. So definitely hit up those tickets. Information is on Urban Casual. And the last thing I want to talk about before we get into this weekend's events. Now, I had a very special meeting this week, and this event I'm really, really excited for, but there's something that you need to do to help this group out. All right. So we have the first annual Cochrane Children's Theater Festival, hopefully happening this summer. It is slated for an August date, and it sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun. Now, this does involve 3 groups. It involves your Take a Bow Theater Company, the Sleeping Giants Theater Company, as well as your Black Box Theater Company. They have a current, now let me see, it is a crowdfunding campaign out, and I believe it has 6 weeks left on it, but this is where you come in. They are looking to raise money to help out with this event so that they can offer it free to all of the kids of Cochrane and all the families of Cochrane. So if you have theater lovers in your house, they are asking for you to pop in and give them a quick donation. Now, I will post the crowdfunding link right after this. I'll send out a post just about this, and all the information will be on our website as well. But I will post the link shortly of that crowdfund. And yeah, if you can drop in and donate $5 to $10 so that this group can bring this awesome children's theater festival to Cochrane and have it free for everyone to enjoy. So look for that. That is the big news. Before we get into this weekend's events, we are just going to take a quick break, and I'll be back in just a moment. All right, that is our wings feature, which is up on our homepage on Urban Casual. It is also somewhere on the menu there if you're looking through those options. Great feature. It features all of the local dining spots that have a wing night, and they're in-house wing nights. So you do need to go to the restaurant to participate in that special offer. But that is our wings feature. So if you're looking for a wings night, hit that up. Now, if you are looking at that wings feature and you don't see your wing night, let us know and we will happily add you to it. All right, there's some really great things happening around Cochrane this weekend. So without further ado, let's get into the highlights of our calendar. All right, now one thing I would like to touch on, I don't normally do too much about the Thursday events, but I do just want to let everyone know that today is Cochrane's World Autism Awareness Day. There is a celebration that you might still be able to get in on. The information is up on our calendar, and there is a Minecraft movie at the Cochrane Movie House tonight, which you can register for, and it is free. Showtime is at 6 p.m. So check in if you have a reason to get in on that Cochrane's World Autism Awareness Day celebration happening this evening. Now, just because I'm on the topic of today, let's go with some live music happening at Half Hitch. We also have music bingo at the Shire Pub and 2 opportunities to sing karaoke with the Venue Sports Bar and Grill and Texas Gate in historic downtown. Now for Friday, April 4th, we have This event, which everybody should want to go to and should try to get to at least once a month. It's a great way to support your Legion. It's a fabulous dinner out, and it is completely family friendly. And you do not need a membership to attend this location. But we have the Friday barbecue at the Legion now from 4:30 until 7. They've extended it a whole extra hour because it's just so popular. But you can grab a steak dinner, a burger, or a hot dog served with potatoes, salads, baked beans, and garlic toast. So great fixings. That is stuff you need to pay for. But like I said, you do not need to be a member of the Legion to attend those events. And this is a great way to support the Legion and keep that going. Plus, their food is pretty good. So that barbecue is worth its weight in gold on a Friday night. Now, following that, they do have some Friday night trivia that is also family friendly. So everybody is encouraged to stay for that. It starts around 6:30, so you can still get there for some trivia and the barbecue, but don't delay because that barbecue really does sell out. There's only so much supplies and that's it. But they do have trivia to follow, and that will go until 8. Now, this week is the trivia to follow, but that will go every 2 weeks after this point. So your next opportunity to hit up that barbecue with the trivia night is on the 18th of April. Sorry. Now, we also have an event on our calendar this Friday night for teenagers. So if you have a teen looking for something to do this Friday night, it is the Teen Night Takeover at the Cochrane Public Library. Now, the fun for that starts around 6 p.m. and runs until 8. And I do hear that there's pizza involved with this event. Now, something else to know that on the first Friday of the month, traditionally, the Shire Pub has some Irish music in the house, so we've got that on the calendar. Plus, we have this featured event, which I want to tell you all about because you do need a ticket for it. But if you are looking for some great music and you want to head out to the Stony Nakota Event Center, which is out Highway 40 there, this Friday night, they have a musical tribute to Elton John. It's featuring Rob Skeet. It should be a really, really great show, but like I said, it does require you to get a ticket. So make sure you go grab one of those tickets from our website right away so you don't miss out. Now, if you haven't been out to the Stony Nakota Casino and Event Center, the Event Center is the new portion. The casino's been renovated and so has the hotel, but the Event Center is brand new and they're having lots of fun events going on there. So this is the second show since they've opened that, but they do hope to have some Indigenous shows coming up as well. So keep them on your radar for potential nights out because they're only a quick drive away and they're great. The people live here in our community as well. So that is the featured event for this Friday night, and that starts around 8 p.m. Now, we do have some live music at the Venue Sports Bar and Grill this weekend. It looks like we have Greg Silver in the house, and he'll be playing both Friday and Saturday after 9 p.m., and there's no cover to see that show. Now, for Saturday, April 5th, we have a couple things to note on the calendar. I have not checked to see if this is full, so pardon me if you run to the calendar and it is, but I'm just going to put it out there in case it's not and you have a teenager looking to do this. We have a babysitting course on the calendar for Saturday, so it's possible there's still some spots. It runs from 10 a.m. until 3 p.m. It is for ages 11 to 15, and that is a Red Cross course that is thrown by the Cochrane Emergency Training Services Group. And I believe their location is at the Cochrane Movie House. So pretty easy to get to, but check out if they still have spots for that babysitting course. They only come up every so often, so go check that out. 11 to 12 p.m. on Saturdays at the Cochrane Public Library, your Lego lover can get their hands on and interact with some other Lego lovers at the Let's Go Lego event. We also have a weekly event on Saturdays that happens at the Legion. So I'm going to point it out because maybe this is more your thing than hitting up that barbecue. But on Saturdays from 1 p.m. until 5 p.m., they have lots of activities, sports on the TV. They've got a full menu. So the doors open for that at 1. At 2 p.m., they do this weekly meat draw, which has 16 winners, and you can win all these different components for breakfast: meat, vegetables, gift cards, and more. And then at 4 p.m., there's also some drop-in shuffleboard for anyone who likes to play that. But another opportunity to support your Legion, and you do not need to be a member, and their events are all family friendly, so everybody is welcome to attend. Now, also on Saturday evenings, we have live music at the Rocky View Brewing Tap Room. This week, we have Kaylee Kinjo in the house starting around 6 p.m. And our featured Saturday event that I would like everybody to take note of, because this one also requires a ticket, so you don't want to miss out, and there is limited space at this location. So this ticketed fundraiser is happening at Found. Now, it does start at, what time do I have written down? I don't have a time written down. Look, I believe it's on the calendar for 7:30 and runs until 9:30. But this is the Cochrane Guitar Quartet, and they will be having a benefit concert for Big Hill Haven. So that is Saturday, April 5th. The tickets are up on the Found website. The information is up on ours, but great fundraiser happening Saturday night with that band at Found. And if you're still looking for some live music, Saturday, 9 p.m. at the venue has Greg Silver playing some live music for you. So that is night 2. Now, if you have any questions about the events I've gone over, you're free to drop them into the comments. If you have any other comments or questions, drop them in that comment section of the live stream, and I will round back to it at the end and hopefully give you an answer. All right, now for Sunday the 6th, April 6th, we do have a special event on the calendar, but this is traditionally our day of jamming around town. So you have 2 options. You have an acoustic jam from 1 p.m. until 4 p.m. This happens at the Texas Gate, and your host for that is Jamie Alanach. There is also another opportunity to jam at 4 p.m. until 8 at the Venue Sports Bar and Grill. Now, this is your Sunday jam, and it is hosted by Alan Kirsty. So those are 2 of your regular jamming events on Sundays that you can get in on if you're a local musician or you just like to hang out and have a pint and listen to music. But the event to talk about on Sunday is the 4th annual Green Shirt Day Road Hockey event. So now this is a commemorative event of the 2018 Humboldt Broncos car or bus accident. It also honors, their teammates and the ones who lost their lives. Also some of the ones that have fundraisers with the Logan Boulet, etc. So this is a Green Shirt Day event happening at the SLS Center from 2:30 to 4:30. You're encouraged to wear green. Now, it is a free drop-in event. So if you've got littles who want to play some road hockey, the sports SLS Center has the equipment for that. So that is provided. But that is a great event that is happening on Sunday. It is free. So head down to the SLS Center from 2:30 until 4:30 to get in on that 4th annual road hockey event. Also, they will be accepting donations for the various charities at that event. So hit up our website for more details. Now, that is it for this weekend in Cochrane. We do have some really exciting things on the calendar. It is April now, so if you're having an April event, get it up on the Urban Casual Cochrane events calendar. It is rounding out with some really great events. There are fundraisers coming up. There are book clubs. There are drop-in Legion events. There is markets and Easter stuff. Definitely get your Easter stuff up there. We will round that all up into all the things that are going on for Easter so that everybody can find them nice and easy. So make sure you get your Easter event, whether it's an egg hunt. There is also an Easter event that you'll want to note for the 19th. This does happen at the SLS Center. It is super fun, and it is called Eggapalooza. So there'll be different time slots that you'll want to register for. They fill the pool with floating eggs, and there is some really great prizes. So mark that one on the calendar for the 19th so that you can go register for that one. Also, just one thing to mention again, because it is very important, and I promise that I will put the details out for this immediately after. There will be a link in this video as well as in a separate post. So for the folks who would hope to bring the first annual Cochrane Children's Theater Festival to town, they have a crowdfunding campaign that is running currently, and they are asking for some donations to this upcoming event in August to help keep it free for everyone in Cochrane to attend. So if you can help them out with a donation, $5-10, they would much appreciate that. But I will get you all the details on that. Also, get on your calendar the voting days. There's no excuse to not vote. You can do it by mail. You can do it in person. You can do it in advance. And you can do it every day of the month at the federal election offices, which we have a few of in Cochrane. But I will be gathering all the details because there is a couple events that are happening in Cochrane that are partnered in with that election. So I will get all the details about where you can vote, how to register if you're not, plus the federal election events that are coming up. There is an online chamber event, which has the candidates talking on it. So that should be good. And there's a couple other things, but hit me up with those questions, Cochrane, if you are having trouble finding something or your way around on the website. Get those Easter events in so that we can get them out to everybody so that they can participate and enjoy your event. Congratulations to our February photo finalists, Kay Tuff, on their great photo of Cochrane, the prairies meeting the Rocky Mountain sky. Great photo. But we do have our March finalists coming tomorrow, so get ready to go give your votes on Facebook and on Instagram. And if you have an April 2025 photo that you take of Cochrane and you want to submit it for this month's finalist photos, go hit up the website and fill out the form with your photo. You've got all month to do that. All right. That is it for this weekend's events in Cochrane. It is a busy one, and there is lots of updates happening. So I will round them all up after this show and get them into a post for you on Urban Casual so that you can find everything that I just talked about, as well as, yes, put that voting dates in your calendar and look for our feature on how you can do that in the next few days. But have a great time at all the events around town this weekend, Cochrane, and I hope to see you out having fun. Have a great day. Talk now. Bye.